Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Enam Kanvandam Maravindalaya Kartam Bhagavatam Samasitam Buddhastudaram Kandar Ato Vikamaniya Kisesa Sloka Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Andani Asasale Priya Priti Manti Vasyan Divan Vikayanti Niram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrasya Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami 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 Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
पाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्री गुरु चरण पद्म केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु चरण पद्म केवल भक्ति सद्मा सद्मा बंधो मोहि सावधान मते बंधो मोहि सावधान मते हे हर प्रसादे बाय हे भवतरिया जाय जार प्रसादे बाय हे भवतरिया जाय कृष्ण प्राप्ति हय हय ते कृष्ण प्राप्ति हय ते गुरुमुख पद्म वाक्य चिते ते करिया क्या गुरुमुख पद्म वाक्य चिते ते करिया क्या आरना करिह मने आशा આરણા કર્યા મને આશા. શ્રી ગુરુ ચરણે રતિ હૈસે ઉત્તમ ગતિ. શ્રી ગુરુ ચરણે રતિ હૈસે ઉત્તમ ગતિ. ગતિ પ્રસાદે પુરે સર્વ આશા. તે પ્રસાદે પુરે સર્વ આશા. ચક્ષુદાન દિલયે જન્મે જન્મે પ્રભુ સે. ચક્ષુદાન દિલયે જન્મે જન્મે પ્રભુ સે. દિવ્ય જ્ઞાન હૃદય પ્રકાશિત. દિવ્ય જ્ઞાન હૃદય પ્રકાશિત. પ્રેમ ભક્તિ જાય તે અવિદ્યા વિનાશયંતે. તે પ્રેમ ભક્તિ જાય તે અવિદ્યા વિનાશયંતે. વેદ ગાય જાર ચરિત. વેદ ગાય જાર ચરિત. શ્રી ગુરુ કરુણા સિંધુ અધમ જનાર બંધુ. શ્રી ગુરુ કરુણા સિંધુ અધમ જનાર બંધુ. લોકના લોકેરા જીવાના. લોકના લોકેરા જીવાના. શીલ પ્રભુપાદ પતિત પાવના. હા પ્રભુ કરો દયા દે અમારે પદ છાયા. હા પ્રભુ કરો દયા દે અમારે પદ છાયા. પ્રભુ કરો દયા દે અમારે પદ છાયા. હા પ્રભુ કરો દયા દે અમારે પદ છાયા. એ બે આદિ શુક્ર ભુવાના. એ બે આદિ શુક્ર ભુવાના. શીલ પ્રભુપાદ પતિત પાવના. શીલ પ્રભુપાદ પતિત પાવના. જય પ્રભુપાદા 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 જય પ્રભુપાદા. જય પ્રભુપાદા 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 જય પ્રભુપાદા. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद श्री प्रभुपाद के श्री प्रभुपाद गुरु पूजा के नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देशतारिणे जय प्रभुपादा 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 जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा 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 जय प्रभुपादा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्री प्रभुपाद की जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. उदिलरुणा पुरबभागे द्विजमणि गौरामि न जागे ભગત સમૂહ લૈયા સાથે ગેલા નગર બ્રાજે હરે કૃષ્ણ હરે કૃષ્ણ Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare તાથઈ તાથઈ બાજાર ખોલ ધન ધન તાહે ઝાંઝર રોલ પ્રેમે ઢાલા ઢાલા સોનાર અંગે ચરણની પુર બાજે Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Hari Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. कृष्ण नाम सुधा करे अपान, जुड़ाओ भक्ति विनोद प्राण। कृष्ण नाम सुधा नाम बिना किछु नहीं कार, 14 भुवन माझे। नाम बिना किछु नहीं कार, 14 भुवन माझे। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Radhe. 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 Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Prabhupada की कहाँ गए? जय हो विष्णुपाद परमहंस. हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे रामा, हरे रामा, रामा रामा, हरे हरे. हरि नाम संकीर्तन के.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. बोलिए Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, go! Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango. Nitai, 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 Nitai Gaurango. Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hare. Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hare. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hare. Nadiya Vihari, Nadiya Vihari. Nadiya Vihari. Gaura Hare. Nadiya Vihari, Gaura Hare. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Ras Bihari, Radha Ras Bihari Radhe. Jai Radha Giridhari, Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinath, Radha Gopinath Radhe. Sitaram, 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 Bhakta Lakshmana Hanuman. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Brahmanande, Hari Hari Bol.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरी अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरी अभय चरण भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम के नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जगन्नाथपुर धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समावेत भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा मदन मोह श्रृंगार दर्शन आरती की गुरु पूजा की गौर प्रेमानंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज all glories to assembled devotee, all glories to Guru Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today Srimad Bhagavatam in the morning is given by His Grace Surdas Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
मैं पीछे किया आपने आगे कर दी। हाँ, बीच में आता है सब भक्तों का दर्शन उस समय हो। हरे कृष्ण। आज किधर है भक्त लोग? रथ यात्रा नहीं है? श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन भगवान की जय। निताय गौर सुंदर भगवान की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी। Thank Jagat Krishna Prabhu for leading some fiery kirtan. So give him a big clap. And followed by our Hriday Madhav Prabhu. Ah. See, they are rising stars of Radha Madan Mohanji's Prangan. Kirtan, Pravachan, very good, very nice. Where did Jagat Krishna Prabhu go now? हाँ, प्यास लग गई. It is a very nice kirtan, huh? I'm very happy. If he comes into this form, he can storm everywhere. Right? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yashodanandana Brajajanarandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Ashudanandana Brajajana Randana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Randana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Randana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Haribo, Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Gurudev. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Gurudev. Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Pravacharya Sutra Sat, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Vibhuti Founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ राधा कुंशाम गिरि गोवर्धन की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, मथुरा धाम की जय, द्वारका धाम की जय, रामेश्वर बद्रीनाथ धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय, गंगामय जमुनामय की जय, वृंददेव तुलसी महारानी की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय, श्री श्री निताई गौर सुंदर भगवान की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद गुरु पूजा की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसडेंटल प्रसाद वितरण प्रोग्राम की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Gauranga. Thank you very much for coming this morning for Srimad Bhagavatam class. Would like to thank again Jagat Krishna Prabhu for leading wonderful Guru Puja. Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Those who came late, they missed ecstatic Guru Puja today. So kindly come next time more in time so that you can be participant in such moments where the devotees have ecstatic moments during the kirtan time. So you have to drink that nectar with your ears, and that's how our bhakti will be intact in such type of wonderful association. Association of kirtan, association of Vaishnavas, and every act in praise of Srila Prabhupada, Guru Puja, isn't it? And their lordships watching and gazing us, how enthusiastically we are, dancing. So these are the moments we'll all remember. Just like we have seen in our lives when Prabhupada disciples were very young, so they will used to lead kirtans for hours and hours together. So nowadays, okay, we may have stipulated time, but at the time we used to go beyond the time also. So especially when Sarup Damodar Maharaj used to lead kirtan, so it used to go beyond time. When Sridhar Maharaj used to lead the kirtan, it used to go beyond the time. When Loknath Swami Maharaj used to lead the kirtan, or even when Gopal Krishna Maharaj was in his blessed, energy, we used to have a lot of kirtans going on. Because this movement is movement based on kirtan, Harinama Sankirtan. So it's very good. So we should also be enthusiastic to do the kirtan. सब भूल जाएंगे आप, संसार के सभी संताप भूल जाएंगे जब आप कीर्तन में प्रवेश करेंगे. और ऐसे ही कीर्तन में भाग लेंगे तो सब ऑटोमेटिकली छूट जाएगा. आपको कुछ प्रयास करने की जरूरत नहीं है. जैसे साबुन मलते ही गंदा कपड़ा साफ हो जाता है, उसी तरीके से कीर्तन में प्रवेश करने के बाद में हमारे जीवन की अभद्राएं पांव नीचे निकल जाती, उसका अनुभव भी नहीं रहता, और ये बाहर से स्टार्ट हो जाता. नेक्स्ट स्टेप जब आएंगे तो बोलेंगे आज तो मैं राधा मदन मोहन जी को मूछ चढ़ा दूंगा. आई विल क्लीन माई मुस्टैच and I will come to the temple. The next time you will say, oh, your hair is grown a little bit more. I will make an army cut. This is how it starts. Okay? I will make it army cut because I am the soldier of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. So as my seniors will tell me, I will try to do that. अरे यार बाल बहुत जंगली जैसे हो गया है, थोड़ा काट के आ जाना नेक्स्ट टाइम. ठीक है प्रभु जी, ओके. फिर पता चला बहुत दिनों से जीन पहन के आ रहा है मंदिर में. तो हर दिन सुन रहा है स्वच्छता ही वैष्णव का एक आभूषण है. Isn't it? पता चला यार ये तो मैं कैसे जाऊं, ये बहुत दिन से पहना हुआ जीन है. आज जरा जल्दी जाता हूं आश्रम और वहां पर जगत कृष्ण प्रभु को बोलता हूं मेरे को एक धोती दे दो, मैं भी धोती पहनूंगा. है ना? अच्छा तुमको धोती पहनना है? ये जीन किधर गया? नहीं नहीं वो बहुत दिन से साफ नहीं किया ना प्रभु जी. मैं क्या करे, अब अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. अच्छा ठीक है, धोती ले लो भाई. फिर वापस चला गया आज काम करने के लिए. फिर वही जीन में, अच्छा नहीं लगा, कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. फिर वापस आ गया वापस. अच्छा ठीक है प्रभु जी, मैं कोशिश करता हूं 7 दिन आश्रम में रहने के लिए. मैं जरा देखना चाहता हूं कि आश्रम लाइफ कैसा है. पता चला 7 दिन में आ गया तो यहाँ पर तो 2:30 बजे 3 बजे टन 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 उठ जाते हैं. तो एक दिन गया, दूसरे दिन गया, तीसरे दिन गया. पता चला 7 दिन रह के आ गया तो बहुत अच्छा लगा भाई. ये भक्तों का संग, सुबह उठना, प्रसाद पाना, गरम गरम चपाती खाना. नहीं तो वहां पर जॉब में जाके वो स्टेल सैंडविच कितने दिन से बना हुआ खा लेते थे वहां पर. ये भक्तों का जीवन बड़ा अच्छा है यार. प्रसाद भी गरम गरम मिलता है और एक वैष्णव दूसरे वैष्णव को सर्व कर रहा है. हाँ, और संग में कितना खा लेते. नहीं तो जॉब में क्या खाएंगे, 2 सैंडविच खा लिया बस, और क्या. भक्त बोल रहे और खा ले और खा ले. कितना प्रेम है भक्तों में. 7 दिन के बाद फिर जाता है बाहर वो, और वहां पर संसारी व्यक्तियों के साथ जाता, कुछ जमता नहीं. ठीक है, अभी अपना थोड़ा सा रूम में लॉक कर देता हूं, भक्तों के संग में आ जाता हूं रहने के लिए. पता चला भूल गया, 10 दिन 15 दिन 2 महीना 3 महीना हो गया. वो वापस गया अपने रूम में तो वहां पर पता चला 1-1 इंच डस्ट चढ़ गया. तो अब कैसे जाएगा उसमें बैठने के लिए. तो जो भी सामान था एक एक करके दान करने लगता. जैसे हीरा भाई हरिदास ठाकुर जी के साथ मिलने के बाद में जो भी उसके पास में था उन्होंने बोल दिया सब दान कर दे. तो वो सब एक एक करके दान कर दिया. तो अब तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं. ना मर्चेंट नेवी रह गया, ना कुछ रह गया, ना कैबिन रह गया, कुछ नहीं रह गया. तो आ गया हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र जपने के लिए भक्तों के संग. So these, be ready to meet these transformational changes in your life, because whenever Krishna consciousness seeps in, then all these things will come out of its own and you don't have to put any endeavor. So cherish the moments as you are in the prangan of any temple of ISKCON. It is going to change your life for good. and be prepared to transform your lives. This is contagious. This is very nice. That's why we are here. So, my brothers and sisters, it's our good fortune that we're taking interest in developing Krishna consciousness in ourselves, and it's very nice. So, another aspect of this Sangha is reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Huh? Reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Even if you don't know the complete Bhagavatam, but if you are in association of the devotee, he will make you understand the importance of the Bhagavatam. This hearing propensity, which has to develop in our consciousness, will reform everything else in ourselves. We have 4 defects. What are the 4 defects? Cheating propensity, imperfect senses, illusioned, and bound to make mistakes. अपने आप को कभी भी सोचना मत कि 30 मार खान हो तुम. कितना भी आईटी का हो, इंजीनियर हो, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हो, किसी भी कंपनी का डॉक्टर हो, all these things. These are all 4 things in us. Never get puffed up in whatever your karma has given you. Don't become foolish at any time. ये चारों अवगुण हम सब में हैं. और जब तक इन अवगुणों पे आप संयमित अंकुश नहीं डालेंगे, तब तक ये जीवन अधूरा है. That's why Vedic Shastra is essential. Studying Vedic Shastra regularly will take out the weeds of demonistic propensities within you. And it's very difficult without reading Shastra to take out these 4 defects. आप समझिए. Out there, what nonsense is happening, we are not interested. What we are interested in, that my consciousness has come to proper senses. Now I'm going to stick to this process of Krishna consciousness, which can transform me internally and externally, both. And out there, 99.9 people, they are completely crazy because they don't read Shastra, they don't have inclination or association of the sadhus, and they cannot overcome these 4 defects of their own. So Shastra is without these 4 defects. That's why great acharyas tell us to study Shastra every day. Just like an athlete, try to understand this. Just like an athlete has got a modern watch nowadays, isn't it? What does this modern watch do? Smart watches, yes. I didn't use the word smart. Huh? What does these smart watches do? They are showing you how is your blood pressure, how is your oxygen level, and how many steps you have walked, isn't it? The same thing is, if you want to overcome four defects of your life, you have to see how many hours you have read Shastra. How many hours in a day you have read Shastra. That's why Srila Prabhupada inculcated these principles in our lives, that anybody who wants to become a Vaishnava, he must study for 1 hour, 2 hours. क्या इसमें क्या ऐसी क्या बात है कि आचार्य लोग हमको बता रहे, क्योंकि तुम संसार में मर रहे हो, झुलस रहे हो, तुमको पता नहीं है, क्योंकि तुम्हारा जीवन इंद्र तृप्ति से भरा हुआ है, और इस इंद्र तृप्ति के सहारे तू सोच रहा है कि मैं खुशी के आलम में हूं। ये तुम्हारा दुर्भाग्य है, ये तुम्हारी मूढ़ता है, ये तुम्हारा अज्ञानता है। इसीलिए हमें इन प्रसंगों को बार बार पढ़ते हुए अपने इन अज्ञानिक स्थितियों को और अंधकार की स्थितियों में से बाहर निकल के आध्यात्मिक जीवन में आनंद करना है, और इस आनंद में समाहित जीव जो है कभी भी बाकी संसार में नहीं जाता है, वो हमेशा आनंद ही आनंद करता है। तो इसलिए मेरे प्रभु लोगों, कि किसी दिन भी भागवतम मिस मत करो, क्योंकि हफ्ते में तो एक बार आते हो, बार बार तो हम बोल सकते नहीं आपको आने के लिए। अगर इसमें भी कोई ठंडी लगी, कुछ हो गया, खांसी आ गई, फीवर चढ़ गया, तो कितनी बार ठंडा लगेगा, कितनी बार फीवर चढ़ेगा आपको, और कितनी बार ऐसे प्रसंगों को भूल जाओगे। इट्स वेरी दुर्भाग्य। जस्ट रन। How can we become very enthusiastic to see the divine couple giving us darshan every time? We should be very, very enthusiastic. So I would have said that today's class is over, but we have not read the Srimad Bhagavatam. Because I can keep on talking, but we have to follow Prabhupada's standard, reading the verse, reading the perfect translation, and it's very essential, and it's quite purifying. Can you close your mobiles, whoever is having this mobile? आधा अधूरा मंदिर में आना, संसार के साथ 99% 9% है, फिर कहाँ रहेगा मंदिर में? हाँ? ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Canto number 7, chapter number 8, verse number is 27, and the title of this chapter is The Lord Slays the King of the Demons. Tam Manyamano Nijavirya Sankitam Yad Dastamukto Naraharim Mahasuram Punastam Aja Asajata Khadga Charmani Pragraya Vegana Gatasramo Mrde Tamanyamano Nijavirya Sankitam Tamanyamano Nijavirya Sankitam Yadastamukto Nararim Mahasura Yadastamukto Naraharim Mahasura Punastam Asajata Khadga Charmani Punastam Asaja Jata Khadga Charmani Pragraya Vegena Gata Shramo Mridhe Tam Manyamano Nijavirya Sankita Yadastamukto Narharim Mahasura Punastam Asajat Khadga Charmani Pragyaya Vegena Gata Shramo Mridhe.
Manyamano Nijavirya Sankita Yadastamukto Narharim Mahasura
Yadastamukto Narharim Mahasura
Punastamasajjata Khadga Charmani
Astam Sajatadvar Karmani
Pragrya Vegena Gata Shramo Mridhe
Vegena Gata Shramo Yadastamukto Narharim Mahasura Punastam Asajat Khadga Charmani Pragyaya Vegena Gata Shramo Mothers and sisters, anybody? Word to word translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Tam him, Lord Narsimhadev, Manyamana, thinking, Nijavirya Sankitam, afraid of his prowess. Yet, because Hastamukta, freed from the clutches of the Lord, Naraharim, Lord Narsimhadev, Mahasura, the great demon, Puna, again, Tam, him, Asajata, attacked, Khadga Charmani, his sword and shield, Pragya, taking up, Vegena, with great force, Gatasma, his fatigue, having gone, Mride, in the battle. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. When Hiranyakashipu was freed from the hands of Narsimhadev, he falsely thought that the Lord was afraid of his prowess. Therefore, after taking a little rest from the fight, he took up his sword and shield and again attacked the Lord with great force. Kindly repeat after me. When Hiranyakashipu was freed from the hands of Narsimhadev, he falsely thought that the Lord was afraid of his prowess. Therefore, after taking little rest from the fight, he took up his sword and shield and again attacked the Lord with great force. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Those devotees who are sitting at the door, kindly come here. जैसे मुझे ऐसे लग रहा कि हिरण्यकशिपु का मृत्यु हो रहा है, न बाहर न अंदर. हम चाहते हैं कि सदैव आप अंदर ही रहें, बाहर न रहें। ओके? और भारतीय सभ्यता में ये भी कहा जाता है कि चौखट पे मत खड़ा रहे, या तो अंदर आ या तो बाहर जा। कभी आपके पिता माता ने बताया ऐसा कि नहीं? मगर फिर भी हमारी टंगड़ी टेढ़ी ही रह जाती है, हम सीधा नहीं होते। इतनी बार सुनने के बाद भी हमारा मन अशुद्धियों से भरा है, हमारे मस्तिष्क में नहीं जाता। Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When a sinful man enjoys material facilities, foolish people sometimes think, how is it that this sinful man is enjoying whereas a pious man is suffering? By the will of the Supreme, a sinful man is sometimes given the chance to enjoy the material world as if he were not under the clutches of material nature, just so that he may be fooled. A sinful man who acts against the laws of nature must be punished. But sometimes he is given a chance to play, exactly like Hiranyakashipu when he was released from the hands of Narasimhadev. Hiranyakashipu was destined to be ultimately killed by Narasimhadev, but just to see the fun, the Lord gave him a chance to slip from his hands. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunitam Yenai Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyati Deshitarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratase Namah. Namo Brahmane Devaya Go Brahmahitaya Cha Hare Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namo. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi De Vrindavaneshwari Prishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya. Vanchakalpatrubhyasya kripa sindhuvevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Yet an opportunity to purify myself by reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam. I don't have any qualification to narrate you so perfectly the Srimad Bhagavatam, but being the helms of affairs of this Kharghar temple, it gives me opportunity to address you every Sunday. So, from the past days we are hearing this wonderful prasang of the Lord slays the king of demons, हिरण्यकशिपु का वध भगवान के द्वारा। तो हम देख रहे हैं इस प्रसंग के बीच में दो चीज हैं, असुर की शक्ति और भक्त की भक्ति। असुर की शक्ति उसको पथभ्रष्ट कर देती है, उसको घोर अंधकार में धकेल देती है, क्योंकि उस असुरी भाव में वो अपने आप को भोगता और करता समझता है। और जब तक हमारी ऐसी प्रवृत्ति रहेंगी, हम आध्यात्मिक जीवन के उच्चतम शिखर में प्रवेश नहीं कर सकते। इसलिए इस प्रसंग को बार बार पढ़ने के बाद हम अपने आप को याद दिलाते हैं कि मेरे में कितनी कमियां हैं, मेरे अंदर में कितने असुरी प्रवृत्तियां छिपी हुई हैं। काम, क्रोध, मद, लोभ ये सब तो छोटा छोटा है। Lust, greed, envy, hatred. Because Bhagavad Gita, which is graduation, Bhagavatam, which is post-graduation, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is doctorate. So the great Acharya is taking us through the journey of these Shastras so that ultimately you get purified. Just like the water is coming from the dam to your home, it has gone through the process of filtration. Likewise, Vedic Shastra and Acharyas and taking you to the journey of purification. And whoever takes this process of purification, he's going to reach the destination. He's going to reach the destination of the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead without any doubt. That's why Krishna is explaining in the chapter number 16 to Arjuna that what are these propensities which can elevate or which can take us through the journey of Naraka, hell. And if you want to choose to go to hell, these are self-manifested qualities which are already there. But you have to curb these propensities, qualities, and emerge victorious. That's why the Bhagavad Gita tells us, Abhyam sattva samsuddhir jnana yoga vavistita danam damascha yagnascha swadhyayastapo arjavam. स्वाध्याय शब्द आता है यहां पर। स्वाध्याय किसका करना है? शास्त्र का करना है। जब तक स्वाध्याय नहीं करोगे, तुम्हारे जीवन की ये राक्षस प्रवृत्तियां निकलेंगी नहीं। Then ahimsa satyam akrodhas. You will shun away ahimsa, akrodhas. You will shun away that. and satyam, you will inherit the quality of truthfulness. Then tyaga, shantir, apaisunam. The thing which is not making you to leave will develop detachment in your life. Who will help you? The Vedic knowledge will help you to become tyaga, tyagi. Otherwise, even if you become a Rakshas like Hiranyakashipu, or you will become a king like Ravana, you will not be able to detach yourself from the material things for which you are spending so much of time. Isn't it? Every materialistic person from morning till evening, he is indulging in getting some material things, either for his fiancée or for his children. And he is so busy acquiring these things. And then not only that, at the end he becomes very frowny. He becomes frowny. He says, this is my house, this is my wife, and this is my children, and this is my business. When you ought to know that nothing belongs to you, my dear sir. You must know this. And then Teja Shama. हाँ? ये सब क्वालिटीज अध्ययन करने के बाद आती हैं, सुनने के बाद आती हैं सर। घर बैठे नहीं हो सकता, स्कूल में भी नहीं जा सकते, वहां पर भी ये क्वालिटीज डेवलप नहीं हो सकती हैं। जिसकी आकांक्षा, जिसकी अभिलाषा आपके जीवन में है कि मैं ये सब गुणवंता कॉलेज में ले लूंगा, कैम्ब्रिज में ले लूंगा, कहीं से भी मिलने वाला नहीं है। ये शास्त्र अध्ययन के बाद तुम्हारे जीवन में ये सब गुणवंता आएंगी। एंड सोचम, जैसे मैंने बिगनिंग में बताया, ये फटा हुआ जीन आपके जीवन से निकल नहीं सकता, गंदा जीन नहीं निकल सकता जब तक शास्त्र को नहीं पढ़ेंगे। यहां पर भगवान बता रहे सोचम, a Vaishnava takes bath 3 times and he is not reluctant to do this activity because he knows this is my abhushan. And then adroha nati mannitha, bhavanti sampadam dhairyam. What Krishna is talking about? Sampadam. ये तुम्हारी असली संपदा है। हाँ? हम लोग कहां जा रहे हैं? किस संपदा के पीछे अपने जीवन को बर्बाद कर रहे हैं, जो किसी के साथ कभी गया नहीं, जो कोई ले भी नहीं गया भाई। अरे रावण ने इतनी सोने की लंका बनाई थी, ब्राजील से सोना लाया था, मगर क्या लेके गया क्या वो? देन अभिजातस्य भारत। So these are all रियल भारतवासी के ये गुण है भाई। हाँ? Arjuna is also addressed like a Bharata. रियल भारत भूमि का जो बाशिंदा है, उसके पास ये सब क्वालिटी होने चाहिए। मगर दुर्भाग्य से आजकल ये भारतीय विदेश में जाता। एक रिसेंटली एक लड़का आया, स्वामी जी आपका आशीर्वाद लग गया। क्या लग गया? आशीर्वाद लग गया। अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? ग्रीस का पासपोर्ट मिल गया मेरे को। ध्यान से सुनो आप, अभी ग्रीस में क्या करेगा? 1 साल उधर रहेगा, फिर वहां से मैं जर्मनी पढ़ने जाऊंगा। नहीं तो जर्मनी इस वक्त अंदर जाने नहीं देता, इसलिए मेरे को ग्रीस में रहना पड़ेगा। आपका आशीर्वाद लग गया। So this is the materialistic propensity. So maximum people are into this whole process. But these are not the qualities of devotees. This is not the quality of Bharatis. And then in a second shloka, Prabhupada ji is talking about, these are all the 4 shlokas together of the chapter number 16. And the 4th shloka is talking about the demon. राक्षस का क्या सिम्टम्स होते हैं? दंभो दर्पो अभिमानश्च। सुना कभी? हाँ? दंभो दर्पो अभिमानश्च, क्रोध परुषम एवच, अज्ञानम चाभितस्य पार्थ संपदम आसुरीम। ये क्वालिटीज असुर के हैं। हम छोटे छोटे असुर हैं। हाँ, pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness and ignorance, these qualities belong to those of demonic nature, O son of Pratha. So we see this, and Krishna is telling, who can enter into my abode? You see, Daivi Sampada Vimokshaya Nibandha Suri Mata Masucha Sampadam Daivyam Abhijato Asi Pandava. जिस प्रेम भाव से ये श्लोक अभी पढ़ रहा हूं, अगर प्रहलाद जैसे बाल्यकाल में पढ़े होते तो ये असुरी भाव अभी तक नहीं चलते होते। क्योंकि बाल्यकाल से भौतिक ग्रंथों को पढ़ने के लिए माता पिता हमें प्रेरित करते हैं, तो ये असली संपदा जो शास्त्र है, इससे हम लोग महरूम रह जाते, वंचित रह जाते। इसीलिए प्रभुपाद जी ट्रांसलेशन में कहते हैं, these transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, for you are born with the divine qualities. What? He is giving ashwasan to Arjuna that you don't have asuric qualities. Did you get this ashwasan from Krishna for you so far? Tell me. Did you get this ashwasan from anybody that you are bereft of these demonistic qualities? If not, then we have to take out these demonistic qualities by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is not given by me. This is not given by Acharyas. This is given by Lord himself. Huh? ये जो संसार की माया है, लांघना बड़ा मुश्किल है भाई। देवी से गुणमयी मम माया दुरतया। दुरतया। That is why we have to inculcate these Daivim symptoms in our life by reading the Shastra. We must understand, practically we are many demons. All that inside is full of all negativity, and we have to chant, read. And when we are reading this wonderful prasanga of Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad, we see that the devotee is always victorious. He doesn't have fear. He doesn't have a pride. Nor he had a pride that I am a son of great demon Hiranyakashipu, who was even making devatas to shiver. Even devatas to shiver. And now you see how a demon becomes terrified. राक्षसी प्रवृत्ति का व्यक्ति जो है, कितना डरा रहता है और कितना सहमा रहता है। पता नहीं आपके जीवन में आपने कभी ऐसे व्यक्ति को देखा कि नहीं, जो अपनी संपदा से अटैच्ड होते हैं, अपने घर से अटैच्ड होते हैं, अपनी गाड़ी से अटैच्ड होते हैं, अपने बच्चों से अटैच्ड होते हैं। उनके जीवन में प्रसन्नता छलकती नहीं है। सदैव उनके जीवन में से भय छलकता रहता है। भय क्यों इसलिए छलकता है, कहीं ये घर मेरे से छूट तो ना जाए, ये बैंक बैलेंस मेरे से छूट ना जाए, कोई लेके ना जाए। इस भय के अंतर्गत वो असली भव्यता को प्राप्त नहीं कर पाते। और असली भव्यता क्या है? जिस साधु के गुण होते हैं। हिरण्यकशिपु उन गुणों से संपूर्ण लेस नहीं थे, जिन गुणों से वो, ध्यान से सुनो आप, with which he could counter these propensities. But he had not these gunas. He became so powerful and he got the benediction from Brahma. But he could not contemplate how powerful the Supreme Personality of Godhead can be. It is just like a materialistic person when he is doing an insurance of his life, he thinks that मेरा काम हो गया, अच्छा हो गया, मैंने योग शामम व्यायामम किया है, मगर वो एक्चुअली योग क्षेमम है नहीं। वो बड़े प्राइड से बोलता है, मैंने अपने बच्चों का इंश्योरेंस करा दिया है, मैंने पत्नी का 2 करोड़ का इंश्योरेंस करा दिया, कोई नहीं, वो अच्छी तरीके से खाएंगे पिएंगे। This is how a materialistic tries to protect himself rather than taking the shelter of Krishna and holy name. He is taking the shelter of temporary house, temporary bank balance, temporary educational qualities, and all that temporary. How can you be permanently situated? And that's why most of the time you have fear psychosing always on your mind. Just like Hiranyakashipu could not understand that Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, can come in the form of Narsingadev, half lion, half man. And this combination is also beyond the concept of a materialistic person. Isn't it? That's why the materialistic people talk about this transcendental knowledge as mythology, fiction, and so on and so forth. Because they cannot contemplate on these things. But a devotee is always knowing how Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is so powerful, my dear friends. So that's why we see that, Prabhupada ji talks about in the earlier purports that demons cannot calculate the unlimited, potency of the Supreme Lord. This is one of the qualities of the demons. For a demon, it's certainly a wonderful that the form of the lion, the form of a man can be unlimited. Huh? Since demon has no experience of the inconceivable power of which the Lord is called all-powerful. Yesterday or day before yesterday, somebody was talking about, I don't want to talk about it, but somebody was talking about it. When Lord Narsingadev appeared, so there was a very huge, just like a thunder. And by listening that thunder, even the demigods were afraid. It's very natural, my dear friends. Even if you go in a hilly station and you see a big thunder coming there and you feel very terrified. You feel, as if the lightning has struck somewhere. And they become very afraid. But here we see when the Supreme Personality of God and Sri Krishna is coming in an Adbhuta form of Narsingadev. You think that this thunder will be just small like anything else. It will have its own effect. It will have its own effect, and it had its own effect. Even the demigods became terrified. They became terrified. Because such demigods also are subject to the conditioning. But my dear friends, devotee Prahlad Maharaj was not terrified. This is the Shakti of a devotee. भक्त भगवान पे 100% भरोसा करता है, इसलिए उनके जीवन में निर्भयता इतनी अटूट होती है कि वो कभी भय का संग भी नहीं करते. He's completely blissful. Nor he's worried about his body, nor he's worried about himself, because his consciousness is always captivated by the beauty of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why he's 100% surrendered. And that's what is the demand of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sarva dharmam paritaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papi moksha swami mahasucha. Never take the strength of your gold. Never take the strength of your education. Never take the strength of your bivi. Never take the strength of your children. Never take the strength. Let that not tarnish your own constitutional position. You are Jivere Sarupoi Krishna Nitya Das. A devotee is actually the servant of the Lord, and that's what is his qualification. And as long as you keep this qualification intact in your life, nothing is going to shatter your beliefs. Nothing is going to shatter your consciousness. Nothing is going to deter you from the path of divinity. That's what we have to do. And demons cannot understand the omnipotency of the Supreme Lord. So, my dear friends, we all have to emerge wonderful devotees. And the best thing for us is to associate with holy name, associate with Bhagavatam, associate with Bhakta Bhagavatam, and that will keep you always energized, and that will make you understand the transcendental Vedic literature. So it is said, of course, we saw the wonderful form of Narsingadev. He came, emerged out of the pillar just because he wanted to consolidate the belief of his own devotee. He emerged out of the pillar, Adbhuta Sarupa, half lion, half man, and he, pierced the nails of his hands in the stomach of Hiranyakashipu and finish him there. Okay, so this is, you know, Prabhupada ji elaborates wonderful points in the purport here. He says, when a sinful man enjoys material facilities, foolish people sometimes think how it is that sinful man is enjoying, whereas a pious man is suffering. कभी कभी हमारे सामने भक्त लोगों को बहुत तकलीफ पहुंचता है, और जो भौतिक संसार के जीव हैं, आंखों के सामने लगता है कि वो बहुत एंजॉय करता है, मगर प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं वो बेवकूफ आदमी है जो ऐसा सोच रहा है कि भक्त सफर कर रहा है। भक्त कभी सफर नहीं करता है या संसारी एंजॉय कर रहा है। वो वैसा ही है जैसे हिरण्यकशिपु कुछ समय के लिए नरसिंह भगवान के हाथ से छूट गया। उन्होंने सोचा होगा कि अरे ये छूट गया, ऐसा लगता है कि कहीं हिरण्यकशिपु भगवान से स्ट्रांग तो नहीं बन गया। नहीं, कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा जो गरूब होता हुआ सूर्य है बड़ा ब्राइट दिखता है ना। The sun's, when the sun sets, it's in a complete full red, isn't it? We may think, oh, this is like this, this is like this. But a devotee is always very, very glorious. Never judge any person from his materialistic opulence. That's why Prabhupada ji said that judge a person who has got an opulence and yet he is trying to give to Krishna for Sanatan Dharma. He is real devotee, जिनके पास इतनी संपदा होने के बाद भी वो सब संपदा को भगवान की सेवा में इस्तेमाल करते हैं। मगर कुछ लोगों के पास संपत्ति होती है मगर वो अपने इंद्र तृप्ति में लगाते हैं, और इंद्र तृप्ति का अंत जो है बड़ा ही दुखद होता है। और जो इंद्र तृप्ति इंद्रियों को भगवान की सेवा में लगाते हैं, भगवान की भक्ति में लगाते हैं, उनका सदैव बड़ा ही सुंदर जीवन रहता है। कभी भी राक्षसी प्रवृत्ति से आप इंप्रेस मत हो जाइए, साधु संत के ऑस्टेरिटी से प्रभावित हो जाइए, तपस्या से। हाँ, हमें याद है, शायद मैंने कई बार आपको बताया, हमारे एक साधु हुआ करते थे वृंदावन में। उनको क्या बोलते थे, आई डोंट नो, जो मचान पे रहते थे, देवरा बाबा। वो हमेशा एक कूपिन में रहते थे, थोड़ा सा मचान पे रखते थे। तो बड़े बड़े भौतिक लीडर्स, मेटेरियलिस्टिक लोग उनसे आशीर्वाद लेने के लिए आते थे। जस्ट लाइक सनातन गोस्वामी, what is that story where he had kept touchstone? Yes, good. Money, paras money in the dustbin, isn't it? पारस मनी जिससे गोल्ड बन जाता है, उन्होंने डस्टबिन में रखा हुआ था। समझो उन्होंने पेपर वेट की तरह इस्तेमाल किया, मॉडर्न लैंग्वेज। That person wanted to know what is more कीमती than this. And he said, there is something more कीमती than this. And that is holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So with this touchstone, he could transform everything into gold. But much more than the gold is holy name, which is coming to us by the divine Lord himself. And he's transforming our अभद्रताएं, हमारी अभद्रताएं इस नाम संकीर्तन से हमको शुद्धिकरण कराते हैं, और यही हमारे जीवन का असली आभूषण है। और तब जाके हम इस सुंदर श्रीमद् भागवतम के प्रसंग को सुनेंगे और अपने जीवन में हम ये गुणवत्ता प्राप्त कराएंगे। तितिक्षवा कारण का लास्ट टाइम मैंने बताया एक भक्त की क्या क्वालिफिकेशन होती है, और इस बार हम जान लेते हैं कि राक्षस प्रवृत्ति लोगों की क्या प्रवृत्तियां होती हैं, उनकी क्या टेस्ट एंड टेम्परामेंट्स रहते हैं, कहां से हमें कहां जाना है। इसकी आतुरता अगर सदैव हमारे जीवन में रहेगी तो हम आध्यात्मिक जीवन में सफल होंगे। आध्यात्मिक जीवन का सफल होना भौतिक संपदा को प्राप्त करना नहीं है, बच्चों को आशीर्वाद दिलाना, अमेरिका जाना ही नहीं है, या इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज और डॉक्टरेट पाना नहीं है। सबसे बड़ा आशीर्वाद है एक मां का, एक गुरु का। जब आप सानिध्य लेते हैं तो मां बच्चे को बोलती है कि भगवान कहां मिलते हैं। भगवान सुनीति जैसे मां होनी चाहिए, जो ध्रुव जैसे बच्चे को भगवत प्राप्ति कराने के लिए उसे कहीं पे भी भेज सकती है, isn't it? और हमें अपने बच्चों को आध्यात्मिक जीवन में उच्चतम शिखर में पहुंचाना है, चाहे वो लड़की हो चाहे वो लड़का हो। आजकल इस भौतिक कलेवर में लड़की और लड़के को एक समान समझते हैं। That is true. You are getting artificially into that consciousness where they are saman. You have not realized that. The parents have not realized that they are saman. On what basis? They are saman on one basis, that Jivatma. They are Jivatma. But they want to give the samanta to the boy and the son on the basis of body, whether they can also drive the pilot. She can also become a pilot. She can also join the army. She can also become the doctor. He wants to see competitiveness within the framework of so-called professionalism. They want to see them as equal as men. But a transcendentalist sees from a different perspective equality, that they are Jivatma, they are not man or woman. And any situation, we have to become wonderful devotees. Jivira Surupa Krishna Nityadas. We have to become better devotees. You have to become Kunti Mata. You have to become Devhuti Mata. You have to become Draupadi Mata. You cannot become Churat Mata. You cannot see. Go in a Central Park, you will see girls smoking with jean t-shirts. Ah, ah. Would you have one? आजकल ये नया फैशन है. Equality. तुमने एक सिगरेट पिलाया, मैं भी पिला सकती हूँ. Sometimes it's so shocking to see that. I'm just telling you what I have seen myself. On the other day, I was going in a car. I was in the BKC area. So I saw the man and a woman talking in the lunch break. The girl is offering, would you like to have a cigarette? I was completely shocked. And that person took up, thank you very much. Equality. So if this is the equality, let it be so in the eyes of the materialistic. But what is equality is that we are Jivere Surupo Krishna Nityadas. We are servant of Krishna. And if we can become servant of Krishna in this lifetime, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. What matters is more consciousness, my dear friends. And that consciousness can prevail in a lady and a gent also. And that demonistic qualities can prevail in a lady and gent too. But what do we learn? That we come and become servant of Krishna in this lifetime. That will be the success of this life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Any questions or any comments? I don't know whether these claps are going to increase my ego or your health. Because, by clapping, you will make definitely good health, because these are two hands, the nerve ending. Okay. Isn't it? This is a symptom of a good health. So clapping yoga. So, but if it was for me, I will return it back with thanks. And it is all for you, because you are sitting in the assembly of Vaishnavas and trying to learn Bhagavatam. Yes, whose question was it? Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Yes, Prabhu. You see, one doesn't have to encounter, one has to retrieve from such situations where you see non-conducive situation for the progress of spiritual life. Because you are not going to undo what's happening in this material world. But yes, you can do what you have to do. That is the beauty of Krishna consciousness person. Just like Prahlad Maharaj. Just like Prahlad Maharaj is son of Hiranyakashipu, and like his father wanted him to become, or rather make him to speak Hiranyakashipu Bhagavan hai, and he went through all the troubles and turmoils to maintain his spirituality. And yet Krishna favored all his spirituality. Likewise, we are in this Kali Yuga where environment is completely non-conducive for the progress of spiritual life. But yet the compassion of Srila Prabhupada is allowing us to remain tranquil by associating, by reading Bhagavatam, by chanting the holy name, and by associating with the devotees. And if we keep that four intact, our life will be very, very nice. लाइफ है ही क्या है, कितने दिन बचे हुए, कितने साल बचे हुए, अब किस किस का देख के आप अपने जीवन का आक्रोध या बढ़ाते रहेंगे. हमारा एग्जिस्टेंस ही है केवल 80-85 साल तक मैक्सिमम है. चलो ठीक है, आपके लिए मैं बेनेडिक्ट कर देता हूं 125 साल. या तो कहने का मतलब फिर भी 125 साल क्या होता है, कुछ भी नहीं होता है, स्नैप होता है. इट्स जस्ट लाइक अ स्नैप सर. So under these situations, let us not see what the environment is deceiving us. Let us see how my devotion. What can we do? We cannot, as I said, we cannot undo whatever things, but we can protect ourselves. उतना तो हमने क्षमता होनी चाहिए. You see, there is a lot of non-violence within us. Let us overcome that first. Then we'll see. Let that be depend on Krishna, because Arjuna was not a non-violent man, but when Krishna wanted him to become non-violent, so he became a non-violent also. Isn't it? The same man became non-violent. And he did whatever he did. अगर ऐसी स्थिति है तो कर सकते हैं, क्या करेंगे. The destination of the soul cannot be denoted by the change of the body. It can be denoted after what he has cultivated in this knowledge. If he's a Muslim, he's a non-violent, he's a violent person, he will meet his destination. But we, within this cage of our human body, we have to cultivate sattvikta so that we transcend this materialistic world, ignorant world. It is ignorant world. It is materialistic world. It is prison. We have to come out of this prison. And the qualification cannot be violence. It has to have many steps of non-violence and governing ourselves first. For a moment of second, how long he's going to be enjoying it? How long a person is going to enjoy? Some clan is that they have killed their own. I should not say from this place. The whole history of this non-violence, violent people is they have killed even their own prophets also. Isn't it? They call these things as prophet. But this prophet was also killed by his own relatives. So you can create a big, this thing, whole illusion around you, that this is ultimate, this is this, but it is not. As the Kali Yuga seeps in, you will see many more things happening, but ultimately Krishna enters and he annihilates everything, and he enters. When he enters, all the darkness is removed. अभिजानान्ति मां मूढ़ा, भागवत गीता में बता रहे हैं. Yeah, see. So just ये थोड़ी सी जीवन की तरंगे हैं, हमारे जीवन की 100 साल की, 50 साल की, 60 साल. हम सब गवर्नड है. जो शस्त्र उठाता है वो गवर्न है, जो शास्त्र उठाता है वो भी गवर्नड है. जो शस्त्र उठा के कार्य करता है उसका भी अलग डेस्टिनेशन है, जो शास्त्र को उठाता है उसका दंड. इसमें अटूट श्रद्धा होनी चाहिए. आप भयभीत ना हो जाएं, पर्यावरण से भयभीत ना होके अपने जीवन को पवित्र करें. यही जीवन का उद्देश्य है. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम. Thank you very much. Oh, wonderful. What is your good name, sir? Vishal. Wonderful. Today is Vishal's birthday. So what should I give you? Come here, Vishal. Where do you stay, Vishal? खामोठे से आए हुए विशाल, इनको मैं क्या दे सकता हूं? ये राधा मदन मोहन जी का गालन दे सकता हूं. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Jai Ho. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, on 14th and 15th, we have got a Prasadam Vitran program, that is Saturday, Sunday, is Makar Sankranti. So we like to have so many people, volunteers, for distributing khichdi. We are trying to distribute Prasadam to almost about 25,000 people, and we'll try to go to the villages and so many places. Kindly meet our Ratnamukhi Prabhu, kindly meet our Advaita Chaitanya Prabhu, kindly meet our Jagat Krishna Prabhu. Nominate yourself at least to distribute the mercy of the Lord. भगवान का प्रसाद वितरण करने में प्रसन्नता जताइए और वॉलंटियर बनिए. हरे कृष्ण. कोई परवाह नहीं, आप बताइए, आइए ना सर. On that day, we are also going to cook in our kitchen. So we are trying to do this endeavor to at least distribute 25,000 people prasadam. In Juhu, they are doing 1,11,000. So we are taking at least 25,000. So we need on that day a lot of volunteers, mothers, prabhus, everybody should try to make this program a successful one. We'll be having a Prasad Vitran, Gita Vitran, Harinam Sankirtan, all these places. We are also going to our farm also on that day. On the way to the farm, there are so many villages. We like to distribute prasadam everywhere, all these places. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram